Welcome, welcome, welcome to Pilates day number 1. And this whole week we're going to be really focusing on the fundamental classes. So getting down the movement, and then we'll kind of pick it up as we go through the weeks. But I want to make sure that you're really familiar with Pilates because these really require mind-body connection. Yes, they're focused on strengthening the core and stabilizing the core, and this is so important, especially if you have low back problems. We always talk about strengthening the core, but it's so much more to help strengthen the spine and to help the stabilizing muscles and all of that. It's so much deeper than just strengthening the core and getting a good core workout. So I'm excited for you to experience these. We're going to do it's going to be a little bit slower than what you experienced yesterday, but it's probably going to feel really good. And I really want you to just cue in the breath and really focus on that mind-body connection, what you're working, how it's going, and really trying to engage as many muscles as possible and focus on exactly that, doing the movement as best you can with the best form, with the best breath, even if it means it takes you so much longer. That is perfectly okay. Getting down the movement is first, and then getting the breath to follow is second. So both really important, but I want you to focus on form above all else. So let's get started into today's class. We're gonna start in on all fours. So we're gonna bring the shoulders over the elbows, over the wrists, and the hips over the knees. I'm having a little bit of an issue with my wrist, so you'll find that I'm oftentimes on my knuckles, and this just helps kind of stabilize it so there's a little less pressure on my wrist, but no need to follow with me. So really making sure here that the spine is nice and long. I'll come back a little bit. That the knees are right underneath the hips, the shoulders are right above the hands, and really focusing on pulling the navel to the spine, doming between the space between the shoulder blades, head stays in alignment. We're just gonna do a little bit of a cat stretch to kind of warm up. From here, we're gonna exhale as we tilt the pelvis, we pull the navel to the spine, we round the back, we bring the chin to the chest, and then we're gonna inhale as we come back to center, that nice neutral spine. We're gonna exhale as we lift up, good. Reaching our tip, arching through the spine, gaze is gonna reach towards the ceiling, beautiful. And then we're gonna inhale back to center, and we're gonna do it just like that. So exhale, tilt, round, chin to chest, perfect. Inhale, center. Exhale, arch the back, pull, good. You're gonna feel a nice little stretch through the back as well as through the core. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Inhale, center. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale. Good. Last one just like this. Inhale, center, beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Excellent, go ahead and release. We're gonna come all the way down onto our backs, so rolling over onto our backs. Legs are gonna be bent. Legs are gonna be at about a 45-degree angle or so, maybe a little bit closer. We're gonna go into a pelvic curl next, so hands are gonna be down by the side, palms pressing into the mat. Feet about hips distance apart. From here, we're gonna exhale as we pull the navel to the spine. We're gonna peel the hips off the mat, and then one vertebra at a time, we're gonna peel up off the mat. Good, lifting up. When we get to the top, we're gonna inhale, come to a nice straight line, so lifting those hips even higher, so the knees, the hips, and the shoulders are all in one nice long straight line. And then we're gonna exhale, coming the opposite way we came in. We're gonna lower one vertebra at a time, starting with the upper back, the middle back, and then the lower back. And you're really gonna feel those glutes engage, and the hips are gonna be the very last thing to connect to the mat. Good, so exhale, pull the navel to the spine, peel the hips, peel the low back, peel the middle back. Good, inhale, straight in. Find that nice straight line, beautiful. Palms are pressing into the mat. And then exhale, carefully lower one vertebra at a time. Really focusing on keeping the core pulled in the entire time. The glutes and the hamstrings are naturally gonna engage. So doing this at your own pace, we're gonna do 10 of these, 10 of every exercise. Good. If you're feeling any pressure in the low back modification, you can always take the tilting of the pelvis. So when we tilt the pelvis, the hips come closer to that bottom rib. So you can take that out and you can just peel up off, still keeping the same order. that we lift and that we lower, and really still keeping that mindfulness around the spine. It'll just create a little less rounding in the low back, so this might feel a little bit better. You also can play around with where the feet are if you want to bring them closer, if you want to bring them further away. Focusing here on slowing down, engaging, all that good stuff. Good, we have 5 more just like this. You're gonna feel the booty start to fire up a little bit. We have about 8 exercises, and we're gonna do all of them once, about 10 times. Good, so really focus on the care, really focus on the movement, engaging everything. Good, and oftentimes you'll find that I lose count. We're gonna do 2 more after this. Exhale to lift. I feel my booty and my thighs engage. Inhale to straighten, find that nice long straight line, and then exhale to lower. Beautiful, hips are the very last thing to connect. Last one. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Take a quick little squeeze. Nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. From here, we're gonna go into our chest lift. So bringing the legs back to where they were, feet parallel, hips distance apart, toes facing forward. We're gonna interlace the hands. We're gonna bring them behind the head, really focusing here on pressing the head into the hands and keeping the elbows out nice and wide. We're gonna go into a chest lift, and what I don't want you to do is yank the neck forward, bringing the chin all the way to the chest. You're gonna keep a little bit of space and really focus on keeping the gaze kind of towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. So from here, we're gonna take a little mini inhale. We're gonna pull the navel to the spine, and as you exhale, you're gonna curl the upper body up, engaging through the core, keeping the navel pulled in, really focusing almost as if you're creating this like circular shape. You're rounding around a beach ball. So the core is pulling in as the chest is lifting. You're gonna inhale and pause at the top, elbows out nice and wide. And then you're gonna carefully exhale, lowering 1 vertebra at a time. Head is pressing into the hands, and head is the very last thing to connect. Take a little inhale. Exhale, curl up. Elbows out nice and wide. Inhale, pause. And exhale, lower. Good, inhale. Exhale, curl up. You got it. Inhale, pause. And exhale, lower. Pressing that low back into the mat. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lower. Good. Really contracting the core, trying to lift to your highest point. Excellent. Keep going at your own pace. Really focus on pressing the head into the hands, lifting the chest a little higher every time if that's available to you, and focus on the movement coming from the core. So we're not lifting through the chest. We're to squeeze. The abdominals are engaging to lift the chest a little higher, to pull the shoulder blades up off the mat a little bit further. Beautiful. We have 4 more just like this. Exhale to lift. Inhale to pause. And exhale to lower. Pressing the low back into the mat. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Inhale to pause. And exhale to lower. Beautiful. 2 more just like this. Good. Great job. Last one here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Take a quick little release. Hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. Roll around on the low back if that feels good. Awesome. From here, we're going to bring the feet back. So what I really want you to focus on is creating a 90-degree angle with the knees. So I often will bring my knees up and then literally just press them away until they hit the mat, so I know that that is a perfect 90-degree angle. Feet are going to be about hips width apart, so a little bit of space between them. Hands are going to come down by the side. We're really going to focus on pulling the navel to the spine and keeping the low back pressed against the mat. From here, we're going to take the right leg to start, and we're going to point the toe, lifting the heel up off the mat. We're going to exhale as we lift the leg, keeping it in the 90-degree angle the entire time. Knee comes over the hip. Good. And then we're going to inhale as we lower the leg, almost as if it's pressing away from the body. So this, good. So you're going to go just like this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep the low back pressed against the mat. Keep the upper body engaged, but relax a little bit if possible. Imagine that this hip is acting just as a hinge. So it's lifting and lowering the door, and the core is doing all of the work. Beautiful. Good. Cue that breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And we're just working that one side to start. Relax the shoulders into the mat. Keep the core engaged. Really focus on the core, doing all of the work. You're going to feel that opposite side fire up a little bit because it's really working to stabilize. Good. We have 2 more just like this. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Perfect. Last one. Excellent. Go ahead and extend the left leg long, and we're going to pull the right knee into the chest. We're going to bring the right hand down to the shin and the left hand or the opposite hand across the body to the knee. From here, we're going to point both toes. We're going to pull the navel to the spine. Imagine that we're coming into our chest lift. We're getting into a one-leg stretch here. So we're going to curl, lift the upper body up. Imagine that you're running around the beach ball. So the chest is lifting as the core and the stomach is pressing down into the mat. Good, so we're gonna hover that bottom leg up off the mat. From here, we're going to inhale as we begin to bend the legs to switch, exhale to straighten. Opposite hand always comes to the knee and the same hand always comes to the shin. So inhale, exhale. So whatever leg is forward is gonna have the same hand to the shin. Good, really press the low back into the mat. Can you pull the upper body up a little bit more? Imagine that the legs are moving as if they're pistons. Good. Inhale, exhale to complete. Inhale, exhale to complete. Keep some space between the chin and the chest. Good. Beautiful. Great job. Good. Inhale, exhale. You got it. Beautiful. We're going to go 3 more each side. Right. You got it. Press that low back against the mat. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Really focusing on that core stabilization. Good. Last one each side. Right, left. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the head, neck, and shoulders. Pull the knees into the chest. Great job. Take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth. Let it go. Beautiful. Take another nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Beautiful. All right, we're coming back to that supine leg lift. So we're gonna bring the legs to create that 90-degree angle. Feet hips distance apart, hands down with the side, palms pressing into the mat. From here, pull the navel to the spine, contract the core. Good, excellent. From here, we exhale, lift. Good, bring the knee up and then inhale, lower. Beautiful, imagining that that leg at that hip is just a hinge. The core is doing all of the work to lift and lower, almost if that leg is a lever. Really take your time here, creating that mind-body connection. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Good. Relaxing the shoulders into the mat, relaxing the head, creating that tension in the core. You got it. 4 more after this one. Good. Beautiful. Good. Last one after this. Last one here. Lift and lower. Excellent. Go ahead and hug the knee into the chest. A little squeeze. We are done with core work. We're going to flip around onto our stomachs on our mats, do a little bit of low back work, and then we'll have a little stretch, and we are done with today's class. So we'll go ahead and roll over onto your back. What I want you to really focus on is legs nice and long, so tops of the feet are on the mat. Hands are coming down by the side, palms are pressing into the legs. We're gonna bring the forehead to the mat, the nose to the mat, so we're creating that nice long line with the spine. From here, pressing. I want you to really anchor into the pubic bone, anchor into the hips as we're going to lift the upper body. So feet are going to stay on the mat. We're going to exhale as we lift the upper body. Good. Lifting to whatever feels good. You're going to feel a little bit of work here, but you should feel no pinching. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Keep the navel pulled in a little bit here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Head stays in the same position the entire time. We're lifting and lowering the entire upper body as if it's one unit. The glutes are going to naturally engage and the hamstrings will probably naturally engage as well. Focus on that breath here. We want to exhale all the air out as we're lifting the upper body. This is going to help you keep the core pulled in. And then inhale to lower. 4 more just like this. Don't worry about height. Good. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Excellent. Good. Last one. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring one cheek to the mat. You can bend the arms, they come up by the side. Go ahead and bend the legs, wipe the feet from side to side. Little stretch here. Take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Good. Take another nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. Go ahead and bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to press up just into a child's pose. So knees come in. We're going to bring, they can come out wide and the chest can come between them, or they can come together and the chest can come on top, whatever feels good. Forehead coming to the mat. We're going to reach the arms up. Feel that nice deep stretch. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Beautiful. Take another nice big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Good. From here, carefully walk the hands in as you carefully lift the upper body. Excellent. We'll take a nice big inhale, arms coming all the way up. Hands coming together at the top and exhaling to heart center. Great job today. Day 1 of Pilates is done. So day 2 of all 30 days is done. What a great job. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. You should be so proud of yourself. You are getting these workouts in. They're like under 20 minutes and they're definitely highly effective, and that's all it really takes is just consistent movement. Even if it's 5 minutes, it's better than nothing. Your body loves to move. It likes to release that stress. It likes to create energy and burn energy and all those things. So I hope you have an incredible day. I will see you again tomorrow for day 3. Have a great day.